Hey, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first day of my whole food plant-based challenge, or you can call it a vegan challenge if you want. I am doing this challenge for a health condition that I have that is very affected by my diet, and I have noticed certain things that make it worse and certain things that help it. So I decided this is what I'm going to do. I don't eat a lot of meat anyway. It always upsets my stomach. And so anyway, I decided to do this just for 2 weeks and try it out and see how my body feels. So I started off with an almond milk yogurt bowl, and I added in some peanut butter powder. You really got to stir that powder in to get this smooth consistency. It takes, I don't know, up to a minute. And then I made some raw granola the night before, and I added that in here. And then I added in a few raspberries. Now, raspberries are a thing that I can eat a little bit of, but too much actually causes me issues. Otherwise, I would have dumped the entire little container onto this bowl because I love raspberries. And then I added some blueberries. Blueberries are something I can eat, and I can eat in abundance. And so I always have a lot of them around. So I added a lot of those, and then that was my yogurt bowl. And then I worked out, and for my post-workout / lunch, I decided to make a green smoothie, and I added a couple dates, and I had a bag of hemp hearts that was almost gone, so I finished that off. And then my husband's coworker sent home a bunch of kale, and there was so much I ended up freezing a lot of it actually. And so I'm adding some of that in there. And then I have this old banana that needs to be used. Otherwise I would add a frozen banana. So I popped that in there, and I sprinkled in some cinnamon. I call this my peanut butter oatmeal smoothie. This is a smoothie that my entire family loves. And then I added in this Orgain Simple protein powder, and I only added 1/4 of a serving just to get that vanilla flavor and a little bit of protein. But this is a plant-based protein, and there's only like 5 ingredients in it, and it's sweetened with coconut sugar and not stevia or any other artificial thing. So my body responds to it really well. And then I also added in peanut butter powder and a 1/4 cup of oats to give it that oatmeal cookie flavor. I dumped in some water to blend it. You could use milk if you wanted, but I did not want to, since I'm only drinking homemade hemp seed milk and I didn't have any on hand yet. And I just blended that really well. Blending this smoothie takes about 30 seconds. And I blend it basically until I can't hear my blender hitting any chunks, because I like it really smooth. I do not want a chunky smoothie. Anyway, this is my lunch. This is really good. This is like my favorite smoothie, or one of my favorite smoothies. And then for dinner, I decided to make a salad. It was actually a really random salad because I didn't plan ahead. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to have a salad. And my husband said he wanted a salad too. So I just grabbed some things out of the refrigerator. And so first I sliced up this cucumber. I only like cucumber in salads or plain. I don't like them in water or drinks. I don't like cucumber flavoring. I think it's gross. And then I also sliced up a bell pepper, and I had like pulled another one out of the refrigerator, and it was rotten, and I just bought them the day before. So that was frustrating, but I'm too lazy to like go take it back to the store. So I just tossed it. I couldn't even feed it to my chickens. Anyway, I sliced this up, and I don't know, I used to watch videos and people would slice their vegetables with these tiny little knives. And I'm not someone that really gets irritated by anything in a video. Like, I just like to watch videos, and I like to watch food videos and, you know, people preparing food. But those tiny knives would just, I'd be like, why aren't you using a bigger knife? That knife is too tiny. So I usually use a nice big knife to slice my vegetables. I don't know if it's just out of stubbornness because I don't like the whole tiny knife thing. But anyway, so then I added some spinach to my salad bowl. And again, this salad is being made for me and my husband. And I didn't want lettuce. I have iceberg right now, and that just did not sound great to me. So I added some of this coleslaw mix, and then I added the vegetables that I had sliced up. And then after I added everything in the bowl, I just kind of gave it a little mix with my hands, and then I added in a can of chickpeas. So my husband doesn't actually like chickpeas, but I love chickpeas, and there's so many things you can do with them. So he actually ended up picking out most of his. But then I added these banana peppers or pepperoncinis. These are something we both love, and honestly, it's not something that like triggers my health issue, but it does give my salad really good flavor. And I don't know if these are considered like whole food plant-based, but I'm not going to be 100%, and I decided that I'm going to use them. And then I added some sunflower seeds just to give it an extra crunch and to add a little bit extra protein. And then I stirred this up with my tongs, and I couldn't decide on a dressing. I had wanted to make a homemade dressing, and I didn't end up doing that. So instead of adding a homemade dressing or using a homemade dressing or using a store-bought dressing, I just put this in my bowl and I added some of my Wholly guacamole. I buy the individual cups because when you buy the whole container, in my house it tends to go bad. We just don't eat it fast enough. So I prefer to buy the little individual cups, and I can eat it, as I need it. And this salad was surprisingly good. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh, this doesn't look very appetizing. But it really was appetizing. It was very good. My husband liked it, minus the chickpeas. Going forward, as far as salads go, I'm going to make sure that I have a plan and make sure I know what I'm going to be putting in my salad, and also make sure that I have a salad dressing on hand. And then later for snack, I had a protein ball and a date with peanut butter, and that's it. That's all I ate. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!